Good morning. Welcome to the Daylily garden. Lovely Thursday morning. Let's get started. Here's Glowing Orbits from Guy Pearce. Got 3 blooms this morning. Love that daylily. And then we have this cool pattern daylily. This is Fountain of Tears from Carol Emmerich. A really pretty triangular patterned eye zone there. Excited to use that. Here's today's bloom of Anise for Nicole from Nicole DeVito. Now we're in the seedling area. This one's and that one's Probably the best one of them all is back here, and it's out of Purple Voodoo, I believe. Oh, here's a first bloom today. This is Jeff Vitale from John Culpa. It's just getting open. Happy to have that in the garden. This is just getting open as well. Stone Palace Streaker from David Avick. I love these 2 blooms back here of Lavender Blue Planet from Kurt Hansen. And you know, you gotta applaud consistency, and gaudy greens is just that every day. It's beautiful. Look at this bloom. It's wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna pass on those. I'll maybe stop up. Well, look at orchestral maneuvers in the dark and how black that is. Starting to show its true color there. True dark color. That is cool. Okay. These are just getting open. This is out of Jeff Vitale and Mom's Kind Heart. Let's see, we got Killer Green Bananas back here with that green throat. Wildly Spectacular. But I'd say the best daylily in the row this morning is Chevrons Aplenty from Guy Pearce. All 3 of these daylilies are from Guy Pearce. That's cool. This one's been the most consistent for a purple pattern. How about my future introduction, The Last Airbender? Smaller flowers than I like, but that's a cool pattern. Today's bloom of Mammoth Mountain looks nice. Big red flower. Here's a new one. We have Triple Talents. Let me move this over. Triple Talents is from Guy Pearce. It's pretty. Look at the splotchiness on the Undefinable Kid today from Nicole DeVito. This one's great. Love the pattern today on the seedling out of Pharaoh's Arrows and the Downward Spiral. Great pattern. 2 blooms of Geneva Blue Moon from Dan Hansen. There's Simply Riveting from Guy Pearce with a purple clematis petal in there. And I think that's going to wrap it up for that part of the garden. Wanted to show a couple more. Here's today's bloom of Cole back from Bartback. Looking good. All the blooms on One for the Ages. That looks nice. That's from Ted Petit. Then I wanted to show you Escape. Well, let me show you Bonnebrae Witches and Warlocks real quick. But let's look at the Escape. I've hybridized a bunch of Bees Dr. Stout seedlings, and last year they didn't look like much, but I'm looking at this one Escape and it's taller than me. And it's sturdy and it's branched. God, I hope that turns out to be something. That is cool. Rebloom too. We'll see. Here we are in the front. And I wanted to start out with a seedling. This is obviously out of Green Volcano. And I like the fact that you can see right over here the little toothy edges. And I'm going to show you what I crossed on it today to try to enhance that. Take a look at Bill Wilson today. This is one of my introductions. Bill Wilson has a wonderful scape. Take a look at that. I wish more people would grow Bill Wilson. Alright, let's go look at what I put on the seedling. It's got a ton of blooms today. Here is Jamie Gossard's Tyrannosaurus Rex. Just blooms all over. No shortage of pollen. So I went to town with that one. I have to point this out today because of the size of the flower. Back here, this is the Brazelton's Big Delight. It's huge. Got to be 9 inches at least. Love it. And right next to it is Magnificent Beauty, which looks like one is in the other or vice versa. And to the right of that, this is Carol Robinson from Dan Hansen. A lot of big flowers there. Okay. I gotta show the Sooty Black flower of Space Coast Ace in the hole, which is just getting open. This bloom of James Townsend's 42 looks nice today. I divided up my clump. You can see I hardly got any. The many blooms of Heavenly Green Canary today from Jamie Gossard. Pretty yellow. And I'll show this real quick. Rick Adams. Let me show it in the sunlight. Take Me to the Pilot. It's really pretty. Take Me to the Pilot. And all these yellows are banana smoothie. Look at Heartless. This is from Dale Hensley. That's Heartless. Very pretty. Alright. Got a lot of yellows here. I was trying to look at them and try to figure out which one I like the best. Probably would be the one here on the end. I like the green throat. Here's the future Daylily that I'm going to wind up naming for my sister out of Blue Canyon. Pretty Daylily. And here's this well-branched Daylily. Look at the branching and the height. Kind of an old-fashioned yellow there. But the scape. I think I know what I'm probably going to name this because you can't not name a Daylily that tall with that scape. It's going to be a good landscaping flower. Look at that. Try to give you a good look at the scapes. And it's going to get introduced. All right.